Good evening, I'm David Shepherd, and this is your Blink News TV update. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand has made a significant move, cutting the official cash rate by 25 basis points. This marks the first reduction in over 4 years, signalling a shift in the central bank's approach as inflationary pressures begin to ease. In its latest statement, the central bank highlighted that price pressures are cooling, with expectations that annual inflation will return to its target range of 1 to 3% by the September quarter. Updated projections suggest the cash rate could drop to 4.9% by the end of the year, paving the way for potential rate cuts in both October and November. Before today's decision, financial markets had anticipated a 75% likelihood of this 25 basis point cut, though some economists were leaning slightly towards rates being held steady. The Reserve Bank noted that consumer price inflation is on a downward trend. However, services inflation remains elevated, though it too is expected to decline in the coming months, both domestically and internationally. The bank emphasized that it expects consumer price inflation in New Zealand to stay close to its target midpoint in the foreseeable future. In reaction to this announcement, the New Zealand dollar fell by about 1/3 cent, settling at 60.4 US cents. The Reserve Bank indicated that the pace of future rate cuts will depend on how confident the Monetary Policy Committee is that pricing behavior aligns with a low inflation environment, and that inflation expectations remain anchored around the 2% target. In the wake of the rate cut, Kiwibank has swiftly reduced various lending and deposit rates, including a 25 basis point reduction in its variable term loan. Similarly, ASB has also cut all interest rates across its fixed and floating lending products by 25 basis points. ASB's chief economist, Nick Tuffley, who had predicted this rate cut, commented that the Reserve Bank appears confident it can reduce rates while keeping inflation in check. He expects the bank to continue trimming the official cash rate by 25 basis points in consecutive meetings, with the next cut likely in October. Tuffley further noted that the trajectory of these rate cuts will depend heavily on upcoming data, particularly how quickly inflation eases compared to the Reserve Bank's forecasts. If inflationary pressures dissipate faster than anticipated, the Reserve Bank may expedite its return to a more neutral cash rate of around 3% to 5%. ANZ has also responded to the market shift, reducing its home loan rates by 10 basis points to 8.39%. Following a 15 basis point cut at the end of July, wholesale interest rates have been trending downward as financial markets speculated that a rate cut might happen for the first time since March 2020. To give you some context, the Reserve Bank began raising the cash rate in late 2021 in response to soaring inflation, reaching a peak of 5.5% in May last year. However, recent economic data indicates a shift, with inflation slowing, unemployment rising, and economic growth stalling. Stay tuned to Blink News TV for more updates on this developing story. I'm David Shepherd. Thanks for watching.